Hi guys, this is Asia. This is my top 8 cruise must-knows before you travel with Carnival. First thing is the muster or safety drill and the briefing for that. With that being said, the first thing you do as soon as you get on board is to complete this in the app. You have to go to a location. You have to understand that that's the first thing that needs to be done for the muster station. If you do not complete this, then therefore your card, your Sail and Sign card, will be locked out and you cannot purchase anything as in drinks or anything of that nature. So first things first is to put your stuff down, go to your room, look at the muster station, look to see where you're at and where you need to go, and then complete that as soon as possible. Alright, second thing is to book your shore excursions. You can do this through the cruise line as you secure yourself and to lessen the load. This will then lessen the burden that you will have to do to keep track of where you are on the island and to keep track of cruise time as well as island time, because that could be a big thing. Just note that when booking through the cruise or Carnival app, if you're going through Carnival or the Caribbean, whatever your cruise is, in the event that your tour or excursion is running late, then the ship will actually wait for you. So there's positives and plus to actually booking through the cruise line for your excursion. Next thing is to get familiar with the ship. It is what it is. Get familiar of the location of the surroundings. You have the map of the ship on the app. Get familiar with the ship. Just so you know where everything is, where the food is, where your room is, and you won't have any issues too much later on. Okay, so next thing is download the Carnival app or the app, depending on the ship that you're at. It has everything that you need on there. It'll tell you food, any activities that's going on with the ship. You can book your excursions. You can book any and everything through that Carnival app. That is going to be your lifeline. Don't forget it. You go to it, you can go and check and you can see everything that you need to see. It's going to tell you any and everything. It's going to tell you Wi-Fi, etc. Download that app. That's your lifeline. Okay, next thing is budgeting and base prices. Budgeting, I like to at least bring $1,000. That's $500 in cash and $500 on my card. That way I know I secure myself whether I purchase drinks or whatever the case is, as well as spending money, which is $500 for when you are off the ship, and you can do whatever with it. That's just the minimum, I think. Now you can bring more, but again, that's up to you. But I think a good minimum is $1,000. Now, after we do the budgeting, the next thing we do is base prices. But before you even do all this, again, no particular order, but base price on a website. This is what you do. You go to the website, you type in carnival.com. It's going to give you this website here. You're going to find your cruise. You do sail to. It's going to give you a whole host of listings. What I like to do best is just to sail from, choose your port, and then the date that you want to choose. Let's go with June. You hit search cruises. Once you do that, you'll hit search and you'll find a whole bunch of searches that are going to happen from leaving from your port. And then it's going to give you a whole bunch of listings. You can get 2 dates for this one. The 7 days Bahamas cruise goes to Nassau, goes to Princess Cays, Freeport, and then comes back to Baltimore. Now, if I decided I wanted a balcony, I can choose the balcony one. Interior is always going to be the cheapest option. However, it's small. Doesn't have any room. You can't really see anything. It's small. I would not recommend ocean view because ocean view and balcony is almost the same. And pricing wise is almost the same. So you might as well just go with a balcony. So I'm just going to click balcony here. Once I go to balcony, it gives me further information, the whole summary of what I'm looking at from a 7-day cruise leaving from the ports of Baltimore for a balcony room. As of now, it's to be assigned, which is the room that's going to be assigned to me. There is sometimes going to be a coupon. Depends on if you have traveled already before and you are a VIFP member. They'll give you a deal, which this deal is planned now, sale later. So yeah, it goes over that. It goes over the room. Now, in this section, you can then decide if you want to do prepaid gratuities or if you wanted to add vacation protection. I would recommend you do both.
That way you won't have to worry about it later, because they will charge you later for gratuities at the end of your cruise if you have not already prepaid your gratuities. So you would rather check that prepaid gratuities and you check vacation protection. I always do that because you never know. Dealing with the times that we're in, you never know like what may happen, what may come up. So just in case, and just to be on the safe side, I always do it. I'm just gonna put, random Arizona that the two guests are staying. It's still going to charge me the same amount for that vacation. And then once you go down, it gives you the total. Now this total is the total for the cruise and everything that's included with the cruise. You already have your prepaid gratuities that are there. You already have your vacation protection. So you're good to go. And then again, this is the pricing that you will have from based off of your base price, initial base price. Then it goes to, okay, let's see, that's going to be the $1579, that's all included. And then you added your prepaid gratuities, and then you added your vacation protection, and then it gives you the actual total for 2 people and a balcony room on the Carnival Legend for 7 days. Now this is the final payment that you're going to have to make, and that's the $3,996.40. Again, there are other options that you can do. You can pay it all at once, or you could do the uplift, which will then divide out your payments per month on a monthly basis. So that's your choice. You would have to get approved for that, but I'm sure it's an easy process. You can call them up and then go through that way. So yeah, that's how you do it.
Alright, so next thing is your sailing sign card. This is your lifeline to any and everything. This is your lifeline of getting into your room. This is your lifeline of getting on and off the ship. This is your lifeline for anything alcohol related, anything. This is your lifeline. Take this with you everywhere you go. Do not leave this at all, because you're going to need it for any and everything. That's to either get food, you're going to need it to, again, get drinks. You're going to need it for everything. So take your sailing sign card with you. All right, so next thing is food and dining. Again, if you download the app, you will have it on the app. You can see it. It will be available for you. There's breakfast, there's lunch, there's dinner. In the main dining hall, you can get as much as you want. Well, technically now Carnival has allowed you to only get 2 servings. So if you want entrees, you get another thing of entrees. You can get 2 of them, and then after that, then they'll start charging. Now, drinks. Drinks are a big thing, a big stapler for everybody. Just know that you will be paying. Here are some prices for drinks. Now it varies in the price, where it's like $10, maybe $20. It depends on what you get, but you get your bang for your buck. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for you. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you want more information and if you want more content like this. Thank you for having me. Bye. Like, subscribe, and share.